What's going on, guys? Kane here, and welcome back to the channel. We are back yet again with another review video, and we're moving on with the Jakks Pacific Sonic Movie 3 action figures. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at everybody's favorite fox boy, Tails. So here he is. He looks very adorable. As you can see, he is strapped in. He's got straps around his legs and his hands. Did that one come off? I have no idea. That looks wrong. But anyways, yeah, so there he is. You can see, he's got his name in front, Tails. Jakks Pacific logo in the bottom left corner. The packaging, is the same for every figure, but it still looks very cool. You got the old shadow render right there from the end of Sonic Movie 2, the post-credit scene. And you have Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic right there pointing at you. You can see like the electricity and stuff going around, so that looks pretty cool. You got the Sonic Movie 3 logo right there. Yeah, like basically a remixed version of the SA2 logo, so that's pretty cool. As for the back of the box, you can see what the figure's supposed to look like. So yeah, he's only got 20 points of articulation because he doesn't have the waist swivel, and I don't think he has butterfly joints either, but of course he is a smaller figure, so that's to be expected, so that's alright with me. Yeah, you got the Sonic Movie 3 logo yet again on the top right corner of the box. Tails, and his description reads, Tails is Sonic's best bud. Using his brains, tons of gadgets, and of course, his two tails. He will do everything he can for his friends. So, yeah, it's pretty wholesome. See right here on the bottom of the box, just shows the rest of the figures to collect in this wave. You got Sonic, which was the first one we looked at. Shadow, which is definitely the best figure in this wave. And then Dr. Eggman, or Jim Carrey, or, Ivo Robotnik, as they're calling him now. And then you got the Jakks Pacific logo on the bottom left corner of the box, with the reuse of Shadow, his old self yet again. Fun fact, if you didn't know, this Shadow render is actually just Supersonic, but recolored to like Shadow. But of course, that's not how he looks like anymore. He got a big glow up. He's actually not gonna look like this in the movie. Alright, anyways, back to the front of the box. So let's go ahead and free this little guy. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and save our buddy Tails. So here's a closer look at the figure right there in the packaging. Don't worry, I've got my handy dandy scissors. Let's go ahead and free this little guy. Alright, finally, I cut all the straps off, so now I can just push him out. There goes all the little pieces of plastic. Oh, he's saying hi. Hello. Oh, jeez, Tails. No, oh, I got you. Ooh, he almost fell off the desk completely. Okay, there he is. Oh man. Just move the piece of plastic out of the way. Alright, so here he is. Aw, look at him. So here is Tails. He looks great. So I can definitely say that they did my boy Tails some justice with this figure. Already he looks way better than the old one from movie 2. Yeah, definitely got a big glow up. I think it's those eyes. But just like Sonic and Shadow, he does have, the realistic eyes that kind of follow you around. But with Tails, it doesn't look as creepy because, he's just too cute. So, I love the facial expression he's got going on there. He looks very happy. The paint job on this figure is nice as well. I gotta very good one. You know, I got a great copy. Here's the back of his tails. So yeah, I don't see any paint splotches or anything like that. His nose is pretty shiny. He's got his blue eyes. You know, he's got his tufts of fur on his head, or his hair, or whatever you want to call it. His ears are nice and big. You can actually see, like, you know, the fur inside. Like the sculpt and everything looks great. He looks very realistic. You can actually see like his fur sculpted onto the figure. So that is great. You know, that's one thing I love about these figures, that they're so detailed, like straight out of the movie. And for $15, like, you know, you really can't complain. Like, you're getting all this articulation and detail, like, for figures that only retail for like 15 bucks. Like, dang, man. But yeah, anyways, he doesn't have the butterfly joints, but he still you know, has the articulated fingers, so you can open his hands and make him, you know, hold accessories and stuff like that. He does get a hinge right here at the arm, so yeah, he can, you know, put his hands all the way up like so. Oh yeah, so that's good. You do get a little, well, you still get the hinge right there, like right where the gauntlet is, like the gauntlets of his gloves, so you can still do that. So you can, you know, bend his elbows. Let me try to do it. His joints are smaller, yeah. So bend his elbows like that. Right, you got a, you know, ball joint right there, or ball peg. Going down to his legs, you see tails can kick forward right about there, which isn't too bad. You can kick back without bending his knee. Let's see, you can kick back and right about there. So it's not bad. It's decent. So you can, of course, you know, get a hinge right there, so you can bend. You can bend at the knees. But yeah, he looks very jolly. Overall, like very happy little fellow. His shoes look great, you know, of course you got the classic red and white. The soles of his shoes are gray, and he does have holes on the bottom of his shoes, so you can like stand him on something. Shadow, I think he had holes on the bottom of his shoes as well. I didn't bother to check in the last video, but I'm pretty sure he does. So yeah, I'm kind of T-posing him right now. He's like kind of a T-pose. Let me just fix that. It's this joint right here. And just push that down. There you go. Alright, there you go. I fixed him. Now, one thing about this figure that no other Tails figure has accomplished, that this one has finally accomplished, is that his tails are actually separate and they're articulated. They can move. You see, they've got hinges right there. So that is definitely the plus. So he may not have the 20 points of articulation, but his tails are articulated. Isn't that pretty cool? So yeah, that is pretty cool, man. Look. So that is awesome. So I don't think we've had a Tails figure that's been able to do that, like, ever, or for at least for a very long time. In fact, here he is next to the old Tails figure, so you can see how much of an improvement this one is. Just focus camera. So yeah, this one did always look a little bit strange to me. I think it is those eyes, but the eyes on this figure look a lot better, and especially because, like, you know, yeah, like they're a lot more realistic, and his eyes are like way bigger, so it just looks better. So yeah, that's the old one next to the new one. Yep, not a chance. Alrighty, so here he is next to Sonic. They scale pretty well, of course. That looks accurate to the movies. They look perfect next to each other. And can I say, I love the shade of yellow that they chose, you know, of course. It's like a yellow orangish. And then Sonic's just like the perfect shade of blue, like right in the middle, like not too bright, not too dark. There he is next to Shadow, the ultimate life form. Get away from him! And then there he is next to his game counterpart. So overall, I'd rate this figure a 10 out of 10. A very great looking Tails figure. I love the fact that his tails are actually articulated. Yeah, a way bigger improvement from the old one. So that's going to be about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you don't want to miss out on any uploads, you could always go ahead and click that notification bell so you won't miss out on future videos. You guys have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.